Hey, what's going on, everyone? All right, so I'm still having some technical difficulties with my document camera, so I'm just going to record a quick lesson right here, upload on YouTube, and you'll be able to watch from there. All right, so last week we learned how to factor out a GCF when given a monomial or a binomial. And then yesterday we learned how to multiply monomials. I hope you can see that okay. So today we're going to try to put these two things together. So last week I gave you a problem of 5x squared. I gave you a binomial plus 10x. This was one of Thursday's work problems. And I asked you to factor out the GCF of this binomial. So when we factored it out, you figured out that the greatest common factor of this binomial would be 5x. And then inside of the parentheses, you would still have an x remaining from this term. Include the plus sign, and you would only have a 2 remaining right here. So now what we're going to do is we're going to figure out, did we do this correctly? Did we factor out the correct GCF? And in order to do that, we have to multiply this term with what's going on in here. That's why we needed to know how to multiply monomials yesterday. So what we're going to do here is something called the distributive property. We're going to distribute this term to every single term inside of the parentheses. Distributive property. So what ends up happening is you multiply this 5x times the x. So if I multiply 5x times x, I get 5x squared. And if I multiplied 5x times 2, I get 10x. Now notice these two terms, this 5x squared and this 10x, are the same things that we started out with up here. So I'm going to erase real quick and just show you what this looks like in real time. So here's my original problem, 5x times x plus 2. I factored that out, and when I multiply back in here, I distribute the 5x times x becomes 5x squared, and then 5x times 2 becomes 10x. So what I'm going to do is give you 10 problems just like this, and problems that you've seen before because you actually gave me these problems when you did your homework, and you were going to have to try to turn it from something with a term outside the parentheses and a binomial inside, and you're trying to turn it into a binomial with no parentheses left. Let me do one more for you. So I'm going to give you something like a 2 on the outside and then maybe an x plus 3 on the inside. And I'm asking you to multiply the term on the outside with what is on the inside using the distributive property. So 2 times x becomes 2x, and then that same 2 times the 3 becomes 6. That'll be your final answer. All right, good luck to everyone. Email me or video conference me if you have questions. Thank you.